That's a happy piggy right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is. Freaking lakes. Come on. Warning, we're just having fun. If you take stuff too serious, this channel may not be for you, buddy. We're at the real Mr. Ford's house right here. Look at that belt buckle. That belt buckle and them Wranglers don't lie. Look at this sweet little shop. What the traditional hot rod we got going on in here. I had to come see him because I need a set of rollers. And if you come out here and you look, well, one of them anyhow. Yeah. His tires match his jeans. He's got them Wranglers on. You know he rocks them with that stash. Yeah, she's open for business. I need a set of rollers for Fords, and yeah, this will be our third Ford in a row, I reckon, on the channel. So y'all thought I was Mr. Dotson, and I told y'all that wasn't true. That was coincidence. We mess with one Ford and 17 of them find me. It's just how it works. So we're gonna get these. He's about to skedaddle, and we're gonna hook on a trailer and go out to Mott, Oklahoma. What you doing, Merle?
You been digging?
You been digging? Uh-oh.
You been grub worm digging? Huh?
That's a happy piggy right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is.
That's my baby. That's my baby.
You've heard of choking the chicken, but now you've seen patting the pig. We made it. There's the Ford. And yes, this thing has a gun rack in it. I don't reckon these are gonna hold any air. Got the old shop cleaned up. I reckon I'm gonna put the wheels and tires on here where we can roll this thing off. Opposed to her doing the hop and skip down the ramp. Yeah, need to unload this ugly thing. Just a few spiders. Old spider's still in this one. Yeah, you better get on out here. You too, dirt dobbies. Nasty bastards. Damn it. She's a little rougher than I was hoping her to be. Yeah. Damn it. See if this old Mud Gripper Deluxe right here won't hold some air. Luckily, I just put some long travel suspension on this old jack. Boy, there's just all kinds of wildlife built into this truck. Boy, I'm having an off day. I meant to look this baby over with you guys before we shoved it in here and it's out in the sun, but I guess since we got her in here, we'll pop the hood and maybe pull the plugs. Go ahead and spray some looby-dooby in her. But I've also got to take Randy his truck back. And I also just noticed, damn, roof's rusted out on this thing. That's great. Yeah. I'm not liking this truck, guys. I feel like I made an impulse buy, but at least I get you guys a video. Pop our secondary safety latch, Oklahoma style. Right there in the middle. She could use a little lubrication and a new spring. Underneath the hood, looks pretty good. Well, no, I didn't mean to rhyme. Let's check oil real quick. Kind of smells funny, but the oil don't look terrible. She's a little dark. I guess we can grab on it and see if she's locked up or not. I think she's free. Maybe. Hell. Well, I ain't turned her yet. Oh yeah, she's moving some. Kind of hard to get the old breaker bar deluxe down in there, but let's pull the spark plugs real quick and give her a little lubrication down the old cylinders. That's nice and rusty. So, I don't even know what all straight sixes Ford made. I know they made a 300, and that is it. And those did not feel very promising. That was not tight at all. Doesn't look terrible. We'll have to look up and see what these are supposed to be gapped to. That one has 0 torque. Little rusty. 0 torque. These spark plugs don't look like they've been pulled out, but they damn sure weren't tight, so yeah, I don't know what's going on here. We're gonna put a little lubrication in the situation and put a little lubrication down her cylinder walls. I'm gonna hit her with some PB Blast just because that's what I have. I don't remember who sent this can, but thank you. He sent me a whole box of automotive goodness. There we go. I'm gonna let these soak. I'm gonna run. I'll probably drive instead of run. I'm gonna take Randy his trailer back, and then when we get back, we'll look a little closer in this engine bay, maybe the whole truck, because it looks like it's got damn mason jars and master cylinder. I've never messed with one of these Fords, guys, so this is new to me. And I reckon we could talk about maybe some of this merchandise y'all see on my back, because some of y'all are kind of pissed off at me, and I do apologize, but we'll talk about merchandise too. Boy, and just like that, I teleported back in a flash. I'm gonna soak these hood hinges real quick. I'm gonna close the hood on old Lucy here. We're gonna name her after her spark plugs, and since they were all loose, this is Lucy. When you've got a vehicle that's been sitting, lubrication is her best friend. If it's a moving part, you can just lubricate it. We're gonna hit some of the old carburetor too, hell. That way that carburetor's just ready to give us all she's got. I don't know what I'm trying to say. She's just ready to, y'all knew what I meant. She may have loose spark plugs, but she's got a good filling hood on her. And it ain't even rusted out, but the damn cab roof is. What the hell? Oh, Lucy may not have a whole lot going on for her, but at least she'll roll easy. And the old Torola said stop right there. Oh, we got guard versus guard battle going on here. Who's gonna win? Y'all know who's gonna win. Mess around and find out. Now that we got old Lucy outside, let's give her the old once over. And how about we start with the cool things that kind of stand out about her. Like we were just talking about that old grill guard right there. Now granted, they may added this after that grill got knocked to hell, but she's hefty, and it's pretty cool because this thing is Oh, what is that? A hexagon shaped piece of metal welded in there, and that's some 1/2-inch plate. That grill guard ain't no Torola, but she's hefty. Next, we notice the dual rabbit ear antennas going on. Dual antennas like an ugly bug just trying to find her way through life. That's what she looks like. But I like them. We got the little mini Western hauler units again, except we're missing one on this side. That's rather unfortunate. Just like the wind starting to blow, which feels nice, but it'll probably mess up my audio, so that's just perfect. Probably my favorite part right here, Keep Beef King, Pot County Cattlemen's Association. When you really believe in beef, you take that freaking 6-inch sticker and you just slap it on the cab of your old pickup. Favorite part of the truck. The old custom bed floor inner is just perfect. Everyone in Pot County knows you're a punk if you only put one sticker on your truck, so you gotta put the other one on this side. Y'all think I'm trying to make jokes out of this. This is really my favorite part of the truck. Antenna's missing, so that's accessories on the outside. We got some rust down in our cab corner, which is, yeah, that sucks. We've got some rust up here on the roof, which sucks. We've got a really rusty mirror. At least we got one on this side though. Beggars can't be choosers. Look at that classy windshield. Patina on the hood ain't looking bad. I actually like it. I can't tell if this is a damn red or orange. I don't know. That was a terrible spit. Let me try that again where I don't look like a punk. There we go. Give her a quick polish job. Took me 6 seconds to grab a rag and the damn sun done baked that on. That didn't help me one bit decide if this is orange or red, so yeah. I tried. It was a valiant effort. I don't even know if I said that word right, but if I didn't, it was a valiant effort. Grills, whoopie dude. Sheet metals, got Bondo. And a little there. Emblem is badass. I like that. I'm just a poser. Here's underneath the hood of the International and the dimple dies I put on it. Then you just come over here to this factory Ford and boom, right there, they're ahead of the game. None of this is really all rusted out, which is kind of surprising to me. I don't know if they do rust, but hood's pretty good. Underneath the hood looks fairly complete. This part don't look old at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call the guy and get more of the backstory on this thing. And the wiring looks ate up. Maybe had a couple mice in it, but she didn't have no pack rats or nothing. Hey, look at that master cylinder I was telling y'all about. Told y'all it looked like a damn mason jar lid. We're gonna have to get into you later. I mean, I don't know what to look for underneath here, but here's how I can shoot it to you. We got a straight 6 engine that was obviously made by Ford. We ain't got power brakes. We ain't got power steering. This is about as simple as you can get, and from what I can tell, it's pretty well all here. What in the goober we got going on here? All right, we got a couple circuit breakers coming up. This baby's got to have some accessories on her somewhere. I promise I've not even looked around inside this cab. I literally opened the door, sat in it, and winched it on the trailer. I didn't look this thing over good, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's a little more red looking right there though. Hell, that paint looks pretty decent right there. So yeah, you're gonna come back. I'm assuming this gas tank, like every Ford gas tank we've seen so far, is like the rest of them and just worthless as tits on a chicken, because that thing ain't gonna be no good. Inside's definitely red. We got a toggle here. What are we toggling? What are we toggling here? Who knows what we're toggling? Hell with it. Forward, off, reverse. Oh, that's one hell of a switch there. What is that for? Where were they running the wire to? This thing used to have a winch from hell on it or something. That's exactly how you install a shock. Most folks don't know it, but it's a very common misconception that the shock's supposed to go in there. And no, that ain't how you do it. you just slap her off to the side and you get a much better ride. This brake line does not look terribly old, even though it's kind of rusty. Oh, there's what's left of the one prior to it. Lots of heavy surface rust. I ain't seeing tons of other rust. There wasn't even that much rust in the bed floor, and they covered it up with that galvanized looking craziness up there. Back of the cab is a little crunchy. There's the wire from our toggle switch, so that's going to the lights in the bed. Those are a little crunchy, so that ain't looking good for me neither. Passenger side's crunchy too. On the plus side, everything looks like it's here. So now this truck has me wondering, because if it has a fairly new brake line, I don't know that it's good that it looks like it was recently on the road, because if you have something on the road and then you usually park it or stop driving it, it's usually because something went bad. She turns over, but she may start doing some rod knocking or something. We get her fired up. Time will tell. That's where our toggle switches are going, and yeah, these things been sitting in the sun a while, so they're not brand new, you know, but those ain't 80-year-old lights right there, so what the hell. That's where our wires go to from that monster of a switch on the column. Now, what did these ever go to? The world may never know. Seat looks like she's been abandoned for a good while. We do finally have a damn gun rack. I cannot believe it took the amount of vehicles we went and looked at and found to finally get a damn gun rack in one. That's standard issue around here. So I'm actually disappointed in Oklahoma. I'm embarrassed to say it took this many vehicles to finally get one. Headliner's perfect. Well, next time before I buy a truck, I reckon I ought to at least open the door and look at the damn floor, because, well, you know, when you have new floor pans just belling wired in, not a good sign for you. Y'all knew them dual antennas were for something, right? Y'all know good and well there's only one man on my channel who's worthy of a CB radio, and that's old Clyde Smith. Yeah, baby, go ahead, you got him, Clyde Smith, the Clyde Smith Liquid Transport, baby. Guaranteed day and night. If the load is tight and the price is right, guaranteed delivery. Come on. Yeah, she's a little rusty too. And we just found a damn ant farm, or termites, or I know what they need. A stomping and an ass whipping. That's nice. Then you just kick up rat shit all over your foot. You know, that's where the rat's living, on top, because he's smart. You get down in there, well, of course, air hell. What's that gonna open? Some vent right down here, maybe? Ugh. Nothing in there. No bungee cords? What kind of punk truck is this? Finally get one with a freaking gun rack, but no bungee cords. What we got here? Sticker. No shit. July. This is old style tag, so this thing was still early 2000s at the latest. I like that for your chains. I wouldn't trust this bumper for diddly though, I promise you that. Little whoopty, couple little scrapes. And then this side is whoopie-dooed a little bit too. Not my best find, guys. Don't mind that spider web hanging out in front of y'all. Not my best find. I ain't saying she's my worst find either. All right, so hey, sometimes you don't hit 100, but as long as you ain't on 0, it ain't bad to be a 50, I reckon. That was terrible. I'm gonna say if it runs, something's wrong with it. Now, just because I didn't tag it don't mean they weren't driving it around the farm and then something started knocking on it or something. I'm saying, yeah, I don't have a good feeling about Lucy. I just don't trust you yet, girl. It ain't gonna happen until I hear you purring like a kitten, shitting and getting. You always use your red as your ground, then your black as your positive. Not even gonna try to make a joke with our wire brush this time, because I'll never top the F250. Well, now I feel like I have to, since I said I never would, so thanks for challenging me, guys. Y'all put this added pressure on me. See if we can't take a little old corrosion off. Copper's supposed to be green, right? What a handy little tool. Same gentleman who sent PV Blast sent me a shit ton of these too. And I actually looked up, if you have 10 of these in one pack, the actual the official count, if you have 10 of these, is a shit ton. All right, I've got to quit with the S-bombs. I'm bad today, sorry. I'm gonna get it together here. We're gonna slap this baby on. You flip that old clamp, that way those little divots go down. That way you put that little extra locking force down on that cable. Much like the breather lid flip trick, it's good for about 15 horse. 25 if it's chrome. Come on! It's too small for the battery post, but at least it's tight. Stab her with her picker. Let me go grab one of my 38 starter switches. Yep. That wire brush was nice, but it will be missed because I'm pretty sure that thing's lost forever. Let's go to our battery cable. Except that's not a cable. Go to our starter solenoid. And do y'all think she's gonna crank? I'm 80-20. Yeah. Y'all didn't think I was gonna do that Datsun again, did you? You know, you load those cylinders full and just shoot it all over yourself like an idiot. Dumbass! She's spinning. She sounded, I don't know. I'm gonna give number one the old finger plugger, and I'm gonna pop her over till we get her on compression stroke. That was compression, I believe. Hey, speaking of merchandise, a minute ago, look at this. Ah, she said she didn't want to be in the video. But this is why we have merchandise, because Mama is taking care of all the orders for us. So big thanks to her. Trying to get the crud off that pointer. But seriously though, with the merchandise, thank you guys so much. I know some of y'all are mad you didn't get t-shirts, but the reason you didn't get t-shirts was because I sold out of t-shirts by midnight. The first night I launched it at 7 o'clock, which is absolutely crazy to me. It's crazy, guys. I didn't just order like 3 t-shirts. I mean, we sold hundreds of shirts out in 4 or 5 hours maybe. I've already put in an order, so I'm restocking. I'm getting 4X for you big boys. I know a couple of you are asking about 5X, 6X. I had a request for a 7X. You need to be playing football, sir. Anyhow, I'm getting some shirts coming again. So please be patient with me. Please be patient with getting your orders as we figure out this whole system in there we got going, building websites and shipping merchandise. Thank y'all for the support. We will get more. And I'm ordering more koozies, and some trucker hats. I want some trucker hats, damn it. So hopefully y'all buy some of those. And all right, back to what I was doing. Hey, I can see inside the water pump. Are you supposed to be able to see inside the water pump? Is that hole supposed to be there? Hell, I don't know. Can't tell if there's threads on there or not. Too much gunk. Boy, I'm like an archaeologist, just having to do some damn digging for some timing marks. See if I can't spray some degreaser down in here and help clean that baby up. May just make it worse. TDC 0. Holy hell, we found it. I can see a 10. I can see a 20. I can see a 30. I can see a 40. All right, I made up the 40. Big shout out to our paint marker sponsor of the channel, Nicole Warner. She sent me a big old bag of these puppies. That's my sister. She said, you want these? If not, at work, we're gonna throw them in the trash. I said, hook a brother up. Y'all gonna throw them away because the damn things don't work. Is this a dud? This a damn joke? Does it look funny to you? There we go. You're safe. You're about to be on my poo-poo list. Notice how I didn't say shit list? Perfect. So maybe y'all can see that. Hell, maybe you can't. Who knows? Right in there. And now we can see a mark to actually get this damn thing to top dead center. Get this thing right to top dead center. I did not know the firing order. I looked one up real quick. I just put Ford straight 6 firing order. The first one that popped up, I screenshot that baby. I'm gonna pop the cap and use it to confirm it. So, obviously this was number 1. We should be pointing right to this plug wire. And we're not. Hold on. We got something fishy going on here. That thing's already pointing past what's number 1 plug wire on here. Now, as far as the firing order, 1, 5, 3, 6, 2, and 4. The firing order's correct, except we're 1 off. And for those of y'all who are wondering if this thing's spinning or not, there's your answer on that. This rotor's seen better days, that's for damn certain. Come on, baby. Be good to me. There we go. And then our contacts up in this cap, those things are burnt looking. But let's see if we can get some spark out of the coil, and then we'll worry about getting it out through some plug wires. How about that? So, for now, we can just ditch that unit and look at our old points. Here's our ground wire coming from our distributor. So we're just gonna take our positive off here, which has a twist together. So actually we don't even have to take that off because we got some quality Pot County stuff going on right here. We can take our alligator clip straight to that. They didn't know they were doing me some favors right there, did they? You damn right. You are speaking my language here. Boom. How's that for alligator clip? Now, when we put this old battery post up here, coil should be hot. Well, she was hotter than a 2-pecker tomcat. We'll just arc across the old points and see if we get any spark. Coil's hot. Oh yeah. There's a little sparky. Oh, you damn right. Y'all see that? Took our hot wire off. I'm gonna give this baby the old Mortske flick a few times here. He has real good luck with this. I think it's worked once for me, but I think it's worked like 47 times for him. Hell, he does a will it run every week, and I don't think he's put a set of points in nothing yet. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. Our points need some work. Kill the hot wire. That way we ain't throwing sparks everywhere. This old ground cable, that's the best ground they could find. Right there. Okay, something for a Mustang said a points gap of 25 thousandths and spark plug gap of 34. Now, by coincidence, I happen to stop that where she's peeked out on that lobe there, and the points are open. Got about 3 sets of feeler gauges now, thanks to y'all sending me feeler gauges. And if the gap is supposed to be 25 thousandths, well, I can already tell you that gap's too small. So yeah, that ain't 25 thousandths. See if I can't use the smallest file I can find, aka the only file I can find that's flat anyhow. Oh yeah, those puppies are burnt looking. I don't know how Mortske flicks them and gets them to come back to life. He's got that special touch. Maybe you can see how much came off there. You want to be in the video that bad?
No, I don't.
Come here or what?
I just had a question. See,
Boop!
you said the girls to stop it.
Boop!
girls at church later?
Boop.
I'm not. Would you quit?
Boop.
Would you quit?
Found a list up to 1964 for all the engines. And it shows that this could have a straight 6, 223. Is that right? Is that what we got here, folks? And 34 thousandths on the plugs and 25 thousandths on the spark. Some days you can't talk, and today's one of them, all right? 25 thousandths for the points. I just tried to slide the 25 in there, and I think I heard it laugh at me. Damn! There they went. Sheesh! Man, I feel fancy with filler gauges. No more masking tape or eagle eye? Now that's a gap. We're opening, but we ain't sparking. Cleaned the file off, just gave the file another round on them. Got quite a bit more corrosion off. Coil's hot again. Let's hope for some spark. Oh yeah. We're arcing and sparking, baby. Usually I'm like, hey, this rotor and stuff don't look too bad. Not the case for old Lucy. This thing looks terrible. I may be being nice by saying terrible. She's ready to rotate again, all right? If you're gonna hotwire your coil, remember to take it off. That way you don't get this. Hey, get back here. As I was saying, that way you don't get your coil super hot. Pop this old rotor unit right back on. Now what they had as number 1, I'm gonna put a O for old. Now what I think's number 1, I'm gonna put an N for no shit. That's number 1. Another S-bomb, I actually was gonna put for new, but then no shit popped in my head. I'm gonna look inside here. Inside looks pretty good. But down here, that rotor was, yeah. Can y'all see that? Hell, I don't know. Probably not. I don't feel like an idiot showing it to you, knowing good and well you can't see it. What about like that? Can you see over there where it's black? Where it looks like it's just barely making contact and arcing? If the magic file ain't the remedy, then my old man's name ain't Jimmy. And that is my dad's name. So yes, the file's the remedy here. Or some of y'all like to call him, because he's my dad and I call him Pops, makes him Puddin' Pops. Old Jimmy Puddin' Pops. Big Jim. Jambalaya. Precious. You mad, Precious? Dad sees this video, it'll be my last one. There we go. Reckon we'll throw some plugs back in. Not the best looking plugs, but not the worst. Kind of like the whole damn truck. We're gonna check the gap on these, make sure they're 34, and we're gonna clean them with some brake clean, pop them back in. All right, 3 of them were 34, 2 of them were 30, and 1 of them was close to 40. So we're all gapped out at about 34 now. I was gonna brake clean these things, and I just realized I'm out of brake cleaner. So we are not gonna brake clean these things. One of these days I'll get smart and stock up on stuff, but you know, until then, I'll stick with not being smart. Now we ain't gonna put a hurting on these things over tighten them like some people do, but we're definitely gonna get them a little tighter than what they were to take out because they were all loose. There we go. A little torque on these puppies. If y'all's orders are wrong, we're gonna blame KK because she's been pulling the t-shirts. So KK's on the spot.
Or don't zoom in, but or Haley. So
no.
Haley's the one who's pulling them.
Likely story.
I just did that.
All right. Let's spark pluggies are good to go. I was feeling around on her fuel pickup right there and just kind of pulled on it, and well, she snapped clean off, so I don't think there's any fuel in it anyhow, but that'll keep us from sucking up anything just in case. Those do not fit tight at all. We're going one, I don't even remember what I said it was. There it is, 153624. 5, 3, 6, 2. Nice and nasty. Half of it's missing. And you can't even feel it click onto the plug wire. But we'll try them for the sake of saving $1 or 20. We know that coil wire will work though. All right. Pull our air breather off. Well, that's a cute little carburetor. Choke was pulled. Turn that off. Surprised it moved. A little more lubrication on this puppy. A little down, it never hurt. Let's see if she'll let me do my brat brat. Hell no. Foot pedal stuck, carburetor's free. And this spring ain't messing around. There's a spring, and then there's a spring. And this thing's got a spring on it. You wanna pump this, you better have a thumb muscle. Hey, there's the firing order, dummy. Found it. That's weird they'd put it right there and right there. I hate to break into my collection of good stuff, but I got a vintage bottle of some Get Her Done 91 right here. So I'm gonna pour some of this down her old snout, make the coil hot. We're gonna see if she wants to bust off. I did make sure it was in neutral, everyone. As much as I feel like getting ran over by a truck. It's never that easy. We are getting spark. Now that don't mean these wires are getting us spark all the way into our spark plug. Well, dang it. Since this thing's cranking slower than molasses, I did just notice, or I reckon I thought about anyhow, we're going straight to our firewall, and well, she's a little warm already. Then our ground that actually goes to our engine, she's right there, and well, you can tell she's good quality anyhow, but she's coming off this chassis, so we're not grounded very good. Not that this is a good long-term solution, but I'm gonna try to wire wheel that edge right there, just throw a set of jumper cables from our battery down to there just to ground it to see if that helps at all. Give this baby a little wire wheel action. Safety first. Now all I have is some cheapo jumper cables. I don't have good ones. We're just gonna slap both of them. See how that does for cranking. It's cranking better. Damn thing still don't want to run. I'll smash these down with the old channel locks a little bit. And I'm gonna use the Scotch-Brite and clean our plugs up. Well, at least then it kind of half clicked on. Yep, should have done that from the start. Oh, you mean where they split it in there? It ain't supposed to have a 3/16 gap? not saying this is gonna fix our problem, but damn, look, that one fell off because I thought about it. This one's got about an 1/8 inch gap. Shit the bed. I wanted to pull one plug to at least make sure we're getting spark through there, and it looks like we are. So yeah, actually pretty good looking spark. So maybe a little clean her up with a screwdriver and squishing her down trick half worked anyhow. Instead of just screwing the plug back in, I'm gonna screw the old compression tester into it real quick. We got some on number one anyhow, about $1.20 worth. Why don't you want to stay running, baby? So I wasn't even trying at all. So then I got to thinking about how I thought they were wrong. And then I thought maybe I got a little backwards with the rotation and paying attention. So I thought, hell, why don't I move that back one to where they had it? And look, now it's trying. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out my brain fart I had, all right? Obviously, I made a mistake. I don't quite understand, but yeah, 0 was at top dead center. That's where it was pointing. It wasn't even. Everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is I didn't sit there and think I was right. I thought, hey, why don't I try putting it back how it was? And now it's trying.
Flashback.
Now what I think's number one, I'm gonna put an N. For no shit, that's number one. Don't want to stay running, and it is backfiring. Now I know we're just going off a bottle, everyone, all right? But this is acting very similar to the Datsun wagon, okay? And the deal with the Datsun wagon is it would try to fire. If it did try to hold idle, it was terrible, but it almost just wanted to die after it busted off. Just like this thing's doing. And long story short, I know everyone goes, oh, you gotta change the points. Oh, you gotta change the condenser. You do that first thing on everything. No, you don't, okay? Yes, if you're planning on daily driving it and you want it for a daily driver, but you don't have to change every part to get it going. Last time, because I planned on doing a full tune-up on that wagon anyways, I went ahead and got everything, and I changed parts one at a time. And the reason I did that was just so I could go, hey, what ended up being the problem? Even though I was going to do a full tune-up on it anyhow, so I started at the points and condenser, and guess what? Datsun wagon acted the same way. The only time it changed and started running smooth was after I changed the damn rotor. I'm curious if we don't have something similar going on here, where it's firing up. Of course, this thing cranks slow as hell, so once it actually goes to bust off, gets in the high RPMs, we're losing our spark. This rotor, that even though it's pushed down on there, you can wiggle it that much without actually spinning the distributor. So I think we need a rotor. Hate to say it. Oh, that's good. There's how rusty our plug wires are, in case y'all were curious. Well, old Lucy, you know, she's gonna give us a little trouble. Reckon I need to disconnect this battery cable, just in case she decides she wants to burn down tonight. Once again, I know some of y'all hate it, all right? But I think I have like 6 or 7 packages people sent to the P.O. box, and I'm gonna open the damn things up. And you can sit there, and you can watch it, and you can enjoy it. I'm just playing, don't unsubscribe, all right? Sometimes I just feel sassy, and I gotta get a little sassy with y'all. Don't blame me. I live with 3 girls and 1 woman, but 3 girls act like 3 women. So you know what I'm getting at. You damn right. Check out that sweet international sign right there, baby. Maybe from Jason Starnes? Jason, is that you out there? Hey, thanks, man. That thing is bitchin'. Extra tender teriyakis. I love me some beef jerky. Guilty. I don't know about extra tender. They're damn sure extra delicious. Get the hell out of here, I'm spoiled. Eugene, he messaged me on the old Instagram. He sent some snacks for me and El Ray. And El Ray, she's a little worn out. She's sleepy today, so she's kind of resting. This one's also from Eugene. Uh-oh. He said a Mortske style. He got me some Zip. Now we can see if Mortske's right. We'll see if the Zip's better than everything else. She's a dual force, multi-purpose lubricant and penetrant with PTFE. Eugene, I'm excited to try this stuff out. I've used Zip brand before, but it's a cleaner, not a lubricant, so we'll see how she does. Pugly Speed Shot, I see you. I recognize your name, your comments. It's a green stamp book idea. Just playing. It's an international thing. Hell, I shouldn't even touched this. My hands are dirty. Pudding. So my wife has a shop where she specializes in old-timey ads. Saw this one and figured you needed it because of all the different internationals. Hope you dig it. Thanks for the entertainment and motivation for my channel. Figured I'd throw in a sticker from my channel and her shop while I was at it. Later, Chaz from Pugsley Speed Shop. I hope I said that right. My pronunciations ain't always the best in the situations. I've got a few of these ads and I cannot wait till I have my own office one day where I can hang up all this stuff. That is awesome, man. Thank you to you and your wife. It ain't that damn tender. Extra tender my ass. If I just shot a piece of beef jerky, I'm sorry. Dad's in the tractor giving it hell. Cobra. Did you see the Cobra?
Yeah, thank you, bro. You see the Cobra?
These are nice though. These babies lock. Yeah, I got your slip right here. Not. Ignition point file. We're a little late on that one. Just a little. We've got her for next time. Lord have mercy. I am tired of watching you struggle with points. Have a file. I'm just playing it. Don't say that. Hope you guys enjoy the stuff. Love the channel from William Brooks. William, thank you. I'm so excited to give her those Legos. We got the legend, y'all. We got El Ray out here. How cool is that? Look at the little girl with her overalls on. And the carrots and the little bunny. Look at Dad in the tractor. He's just tearing it up. He's got hay bales and everything. Is that cool? Hey, this is from William Brooks. He sent you this.
The same one?
A guy named William Brooks. How cool is that? Look, they show us how to do shadows. You make a princess, a ghost. Are you excited? You look happy. Ooh, big yawn. Big yawn. Looky there. Aren't they the best? Look. Look at that crazy monkey. Hey, these are from Samuel Clare. He wanted to send you some Legos to play with, baby. What do you say to everybody?
Thank you.
Thank you. You love it?
Mm-hmm.
You want some beef jerky? Eugene said it's a beef jerky. Eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it. She's pooped out today, guys. You can tell. There's another big yawn. Thank you so much. We're going to take El Ray inside. You ever just feel like you got a monkey on your shoulder? Huh? Ooh, 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 ooh. You guys continue to make our day. Thanks for the constant support. Here, you got some beef jerky. Don't say you didn't get anything. I gotta get a rotor. We'll be back on it in the morning. Well, good morning to you. Went to the O'Reilly's after dropping the kiddos off. And I'll be damned if they didn't actually have a rotor in stock, set of plug wires. Now, y'all know me, I don't want to use those plug wires. I'd rather return them and get my money back. And I know y'all thinking cheap bastard, but you know, let's see if we can get her running without using those. Now, we did leave off with a broken one, so yeah, we might have to get a little creative there. Heaven forbid we put on that $18 set of plug wires I got sitting right over there. With any luck, when we put this one on, she won't wiggle. Well, yeah, I don't know. She's kind of wiggly herself. She's a little tighter, but she still wiggles. But let me show you something I noticed on the old one. And can you see how unsymmetrical and how worn that thing is? And I promise I did not file that much off, okay? That girl is plumb worn out, y'all. And when I tell you these things are rusty and crunchy looking down in there, do y'all, maybe you can see that? Hopefully that old GoPro picks that up. These things are crunchy. I know you're thinking, just replace that wire, but let's get practical here. Your old Ford, a plug wire breaks. It's misfiring. You gotta walk to the parts store. You get to the O'Reilly's, and I'll be damned if they don't have plug wires in stock. You can buy them for 18 bucks, 22 bucks, I really don't remember. Okay, your most practical answer is to find a local fabricator, don't buy the new ones, and you just go to him, and you get you a couple tack welds on it, and you put that baby back together and you send it. So, tack weld over new wires. Perfect plug wire. I'm just having fun here, y'all. Let's throw this back on and see if this baby happens to fire. I bought the plug wires for a reason, obviously. But I want to try to get her going off the old stuff. Oh yeah! There you go, baby! I knew it was that rotor. What's that one quote made famous by George W. Bush?
Fool me once. Shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Like old George W. said. Now I know a bad rotor when I see one, right? Just by the way that Dotson acted, I knew she was guilty. Guilty as charged. Convict her ass. Throw the book at her. That old sewing machine just purred. I am a little surprised. I really did expect to hear a rod knock or a bad noise, because like I said, I still ain't figured out why this thing was ever parked. Called the O'Reilly's, got them go ahead and order me a fuel pump. They'll be here at noon. Why don't we see if we can get this old one to, see if the old one works anyhow. You never know. Hook this hose up to the outlet. We'll try to primer. I don't know that it helps, but reckon it don't hurt. Ow. Damn. She don't move, she's solid. Lucy 1, pudding 0. Knock my shoulder again, I'll be putting a plasma cutter to your ass. She does not pump. See what we got going on here, see if we can't just put maybe an electric fuel pump on her to see if this carburetor's gonna work. Or see if I need to start trying to chase down the damn carb kit. Y'all know I like my metal true fuel can here. So where are we gonna slap this baby this time? Oh, there's a perfect mount right there. Look at that. Perfect. Grab those. Don't squeeze the hell out of it, just enough to grab it. Give her a few extra clicks. Hey, you got a redneck hose clamp right there, baby. Now, unfortunately, we are too far from our battery. Now, luckily, I've got some jumper cables fairly handy. Oh, yeah. You damn tootin'. So he's getting a nice little squirt. Could y'all hear how much that struggled with that ground gone? Dirt daubers are flying! Damn right, baby. To put a fuel pump on, or to not put a fuel pump on? I guess I should have asked how much the fuel pump was. Hey, on a serious note, because I'm tired of y'all always playing around, did you hear how much slower this thing cranked without them jumper cables hooked up as a ground? She was struggling. Had to run, talk to my tax guy. All right, make sure everything's staying legit around here. Make sure we're good. I got tattooed butt. I can't be going to prison. I know we were going to put a mechanical fuel pump on here, or as previously discussed anyhow. But I think I'm just going to keep the old electric because she seemed to be doing good. And it just so happens that I got a toggle switch right here anyhow. Our ignition ain't doing diddly, but damn, we got 38 yards of wire right there we can run out to the battery. Oh yeah, just like that. All right. Oh yeah, we got her fixed up real nice. See, now we got power going to our toggle. We're gonna run that wire from the toggle switch. We're gonna try to run the coil and the fuel pump off of it. Now, sometimes those little fuel pumps will pull too much power and your coil won't stay hot, but we're gonna at least give it a try. If not, we may rig her up to another switch. There's our 12 volts feeding our switch. Then coming off the other side of the switch, this piece of wire just happened to be long enough where I could just tie her in right here where the old coil wire was already split and spliced. And I could just happen to throw the old fuel pump on there too. Fuel pump I put on the best ground I could find. Most people don't know it, but half of my degree is in electro theory of staticity, which most people don't even know ended up fusing together and becoming electricity. But you don't even realize that that was two different subjects back in the day. But anyhow, yeah, keep telling me about electricity. Whatever. Let's go turn the switch on. I hear a pump pumping. Oh, that baby lights up. Now, if we want to control the throttle from in there, we need to hook the old throttle back up, which the carburetor was free. But, yeah, our pedal, she's stuck like Chuck. Hell, since we're here, the spring ain't got enough dang-a-lang to return that thing, so we gotta keep working it. Creeper also doubles as a seat cover. Toggle's live. Throttle sticking. Pulled her up with the foot. Oh, she idles down low. You damn right. She has a hard time cranking without our little extra ground. I know I could throw a fuel pump on it, plug wires, get a new ground, and it'd probably run damn good. But can I just have some redneck fun here without being criticized? If there's a truck to have redneck fun with, I feel like it's the one with dual CB antennas that says, "Keep Beef King," with a gun rack, okay? Just let me live my redneck life. About 1.5 gallons got her up to here, but I can still hear her burping and gulping down there like she done got a hold of a Slurpee from the 7-Elevens. When I unloaded this thing, I did try to stomp the brake pedal and it was stuck and it freed up, but boy, she was seized. I realized I have not even tried a clutch yet. What we got here, Granny 3-speeder? I haven't even paid attention to that either. I know I don't get clutch till right at the end, but clutch is clutch, you know what I'm saying? I know there's a pickle in here. Damn mason jar. Ah. Oh, there we went. That was all of it. Damn, that thing had some torque on it. Holy hell, I knew it! Look at that! Fresh pickle. You can tell that's homemade. I know a pickle holder when I see it. Wonder if the damn master cylinder will even move any fluid. I gave her about 35 pumps. It feels like it's trying to do something, and it has dropped some. Oh shit, the bed, we may be able to bleed some brakes. I didn't see any leaks underneath it, so we may be moving some fluid here. Get the hell out of here. Damn, y'all, my heart just stopped. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Every time I talk about something, it shows up in the mail, and I done made that joke about needing a triple wide. And I don't know if Ashton Kutcher's about to pop out and tell me I'm getting punked or what, but I thought I had a triple wide. Shit. Boy, I was about to go buy some new pink flamingos and everything to put in the front yard. Damn it. The good news is our master cylinder's good because I'm moving fluid. There's the bad news. I don't know a lot about brakes, but in my professional opinion, I think we have a leak. Plug that baby, you know what I'm saying? Instead of giving this one the pedal, I decided to pull it to check it, and well, she looks clogged from end to end. There we go. Hell. There's leak number 2 coming down on the set of filler gauges. 2 plugs are better than 1. That's how you fill a 3/4 inch gap right there. You damn right. Boy, it's like this damn thing locks up. Then you gotta give her the 8-pound stomp. And that's when it freaking leaks. Boy, there ain't a brake line worth the shit on this thing. This no braking bastard. Well, it's braking. Like every damn line on it's broke and breaking. We know how much brakes we got. Not a damn thing, all right? We ain't got nothing, diddly. Got some 4x4s in the front and back. I just kind of want to fill out the clutch, see if we have any clutch. Yeah. We've got a clutch at least. So let me ask you this. Do you really need brakes to drive? No. You need brakes to stop. But when you've got enough area to just roll to a stop, you can still drive. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So I know what you're thinking. How's she drive? Well, she drives like she has no brakes. And every time I need to stop, because it rolls so damn good, well, it takes forever to stop. This first gear, I feel like I could tow the Titanic. Yeah, you can peg this baby, you ain't going nowhere. She does appear to be smoking some, so right now I'm just spraying for mosquitoes. I'm gonna do a lap around the place, get these skeeters taken care of real quick. I'm gonna take her to second. Come on, Stumbly Joe. Let's go, baby. There we go. She runs like she may have a flat spot in the carburetor and a welded spark plug wire. She's not the smoothest thing, but she's running and driving, which ain't bad as long as we don't fall through this rusty floor. This thing rides pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed with the suspension and the straight axle. My field is not the smoothest. Damn, I need a gun back there right now, don't I? Don't get me there, Joe! Yeah. This is some hillbilly type stuff right here. Oh, y'all come in, I need an escort right now. Let's go, come on. Speedo's trying to work. Well, I'm about to host a figure 8 race here at my house in the backyard. Y'all think I get a permit for that? I mean, she runs a little rough, but honestly, if we had brakes, I think we could actually drive this thing pretty good. She seems to be doing all right. She sounds like she's about to die. Hauling her first load. Yeah, I need clearance for a 50-foot reverse launch. Come on. I'm clear. Sounds good to me. Prepare for blast off. Oh, I jinxed myself. She died. We run out of gas or what? Nah. She was telling me. Probably out of gas. Maybe not. She is not fast in reverse. I'm just playing. I don't think the tow roller wants this problem. If this baby hooks, yeah. Just use the first gear to stop her since we ain't got no brakes. Yeah, I ain't pushing against this son of a you know what with that tow roll. I'll be putting a damn transmission in the that baby grabs a load of dirt and this thing will, yeah, this thing be whipping ass and taking names. You damn right she just died and rolled back to where she was supposed to go. Most of our problem is coming from the carburetor. I can tell that because when I get her in mid RPMs, this baby does just fine. That carburetor needs a cleaning. Oh, she's good. Now that we've pegged that baby a few times, like I said, we need to line out the carburetor, but she ain't bad. She ain't bad. I realize y'all's a little crooked, but it's the best I got with the equipment I got with me. I know y'all want to ride for a high-speed launch. Oh, we're going. We're going. We really are going. We're coming in hot. All right, that's the best she did. She may have just died, but. In first gear, you can take her right off because it immediately gets you in the RPMs. Second gear, yeah, you got to give her quite a bit, or she don't want to keep going in second gear. There we go. Don't worry. I'm coming, Pete Paul. We'll haul the hay home. Where do I want to park this turd? As much as she just looks real good, I don't know I necessarily want her in my front yard. Told y'all this damn thing rolls good, did I not? Either this rolls good backwards or we're getting passed by a Lodestar. Hey, Will Hop Wilma, how you doing, baby? Why don't you just die right there? It's a good spot for you. I'm sorry I doubted you, Lucy. I really thought you were gonna rod knock or something. You just impressed me. Who knows how well you'd run with a damn carburetor rebuild and a set of plug wires if someone could find a set. Well, as much as I've enjoyed you, well, it's a little toasty, and I hear they're having a barbecue get-together thing downtown, so me and the whole family may have to go check that out, Lucy. So we may have to leave you alone for now. Boy, old Lucy's shitting pickles, pissing brake fluid, and just making a damn mess in my shop. Merchandise, as of right now, July 16th is when we're hoping to have it all on the website. And I've got more designs being worked on. This is just a process. Thanks for sticking it out with me, guys, as you continue to help me grow on here. If you're on Instagram, I'm on there at the Puddin's Fab Shop, and I will see you guys next time. But don't forget, sitting on your ass won't finish your project. Now, I got one project real quick before I got to shower and get purdy again, and that is Project Clean This Damn Mess that Lucy made. Yeah, I'm talking about you. We brought enough orders to the post office that they gave us some of these, all right? Here goes the last bits of orders out to the post office. Oh, spooky. That's scary, girl. That's right, and you know what they say, baby. If you hear an air horn go toot toot, then old Clyde Smith's having a hoot hoot. And I'm just glad y'all could come along and enjoy this video and watch it with me. Thanks for the continued support. I'll see you guys on the next one. Come on!